Have you ever wondered if you could take a bridal bouquet and rework it for a new bride? Well, here's one that I'm going to show you exactly what I did. I took the Flasky bridal bouquet holder that I had Mod Podged and beaded and just blinged it out for a really cute sample to show how to do that. And now we're going to rework this bridal bouquet to reflect the colors of the new bride that this is going to be made for. Periwinkle was her main color, along with the creams and the whites and a little bit of lavender. So without any further ado, let's do this. Hi, I'm Hallie, and this is Hallie's Creations. Please remember, if you do like these different shares that we do, to like and subscribe. That helps me grow my channel, and it also helps you to get all the new updates as I post new material. I have over 500 videos, and so with that and the shorts and everything, we have over 1,000 videos that you can watch and such. So here we're going to just take the Flasky bouquet. I wanted to show you how that worked. That way, if you are interested in something like that, you know that you can rework it and make it more personal and make it your own. Here I'm showing you how to make a little ribbon, a little bow, and we are going to actually use these ribbons and bows throughout the whole bridal party. These bows are super easy peasy to make, and once you've made one or two of them, you can use them for the holidays, for birthdays. The possibilities are endless. So here we are just going to get the bow all ready to go, and then we're going to rework this bouquet for you. So what I've done on this bow is I've attached it to a spear, which you can buy at the Dollar Tree or pretty much anywhere. The kebab spears, the little wooden spears, and I cut it down to the size that I want it to be for the bouquets that I'm working on. And I'm just going to poke that in to get a feel for it. I'm not going to glue it in yet. So when you're reworking your bouquets, or if you're actually just going to make one from scrap, don't glue anything in until you are completely satisfied and you like the way it's laying, and then you go back and you commit and you glue everything in. You'll also notice too here that on these little spears, I've cut them down to the height that I want for those seashells will show, and then now I'm gluing them in to the actual bouquet. So that is a little trick that you can do when you want to add seashells or any other type of embellishment to the bridal bouquet. You'll also notice on the table there's a couple of bottles of the sparkling cider. We're going to change those over into a fairy light type bottle where you have the wine cork that goes in with the lights, and then I'm also going to be putting the wedding invitation on the actual bottle, laced out, blinged out, and it's going to look really cute. And you'll see that in the shares coming up. So if you do like the type of work that I do, remember to subscribe and like, and yeah, be looking for those new uploads as they come out. I am retired, so I kind of do this on a whim when I have time. So they are a little sporadic when they come out, but I am pretty consistent, and I do make it a point to try to give you new material here and there. So, yeah. So as you're reworking your bouquet and you're adding the new colors in and you're fluffing it out and you're gluing it in, one of the things I like to point out is make it a point. Hey, there's the bottle I just told you about, the finished product. So anyway, you want to go in there and glue those in nice and tight, because the last thing you want to happen is have that bouquet fall apart when your bride's going down the aisle. That would not be good. So make sure that you've given it a good little shake here and there. Everything's nice and sturdy, and then glue everything in nice and firm. So that's pretty much it as far as this bouquet on how easy peasy it was to do. And I'm just going to let this run a little bit for you can get a feel for how to do it. As I talked earlier how you can add your embellishments on there, I'm going to show you here. I just put a little bit of hot glue into the shell itself. Just a little dab will do ya. And then we take the little spear and we put it up in there and lay it flat. And that way we can trim that spear the length we would like to have. And then we poke that down and glue it into the actual bouquet. Remember too, what I always say, measure twice, cut once, because you can't add to it once you've cut it. And that's the same for your ribbon and such. So here we're just going to gently, move the flowers around, and we're going to go through and we're going to put the seashells in for that beach vibe, that beach theme. Here you'll see on the lower right some different samples of things that I made for this particular wedding. So you'll see the new videos coming out on those as well. Right now I wanted to focus on the bouquet, then we're going to do the headpiece, and then we'll do the corsages and such. And then I'm also taking the flowers that we decorated the wedding with and going to surprise her with a really pretty wreath to put on her front door of her home. So you can take all those wedding flowers that you have that you decorate for the wedding, pull them all together, and then as a little special reminder, you can make like a wreath or something like that. And again, like I said, we're going to go over that and make one of those down the line as well. Okay, now we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty and we're going to tear this bad baby apart. You probably thought we were done, but no, we're not. We're going to make sure everything is in here nice and tight. It's laid out the way we want. Now we're going to take it apart and we're going to glue this all in individually. So I'm just going to rip it apart, set things aside, and then glue everything in. Don't be afraid to do that, because you put it together, you can put it together again. And the next time you put it together, you will be gluing it in for it doesn't fall apart on your bride. Now that we've ripped it apart, shook it and everything, and we know where all the loose pieces are, we're going to glue it in. And one of the things that is good to know when you're using your bridal bouquet holder and you're taking your flowers in and out and in and out, you are going to break down that foam that holds the flowers in there. So you don't want to be doing that too much. Again, we're reworking this bridal bouquet. I made it as a sample, and then a friend of mine is getting married and she really liked it, so I changed it to her colors and a little bit more of her theme, and that's how this came about, to do the reworking of the bridal bouquet. But it's actually really kind of cool because it shows you how to do it, and also when the foam and that styrofoam that you're pushing those flowers down in, you can still use it. You just have to really glue it good. So it is doable. But be aware that if you take it apart and put it together too many times, it's not going to work too well. Again, that little reminder to follow, like, comment, subscribe. Help a girl grow her channel, right? But anyway, it's more for you don't miss out on the different things that are coming up. So here we're just going ahead and we're putting in her bridal colors now, and we're gluing everything in, making it nice and tight. So notice here I'm putting out the gaps. You do want to fill those gaps in with your flowers just to make it really pretty and full, depending on what style you're going for. Be mindful of that. And that's pretty much it. Just go through, make sure everything's nice and in there, nice and tight. The colors are the way you want. They complement the wedding party, and you're good to go. You'll notice too that on the beads on there, they're the periwinkle color, and that is done with the nail polish that I actually gave to the bride that she could do her toenails with for her sandals. So everything matched. So I want to tell you thank you for hanging out with me at HalliesCeations. Of all the places that you could have jumped on and watched how to do something, you chose my channel, and I appreciate that. Thank you again for doing that, and I hope to see you on the next video release, which will be the headband that I made for this particular piece, as well as the wedding corsages, and then the bridal bouquet flowers that I'll be making into a wreath as a surprise gift for the bride herself. And then there'll also be the bottle art that will be coming out that was earlier shared, where we take that bottle of sparkling cider and we turn that into a wedding invitation display, fairy lights, and yeah. So until next time, have a good day and a better tomorrow. As my dad would say, may the Lord bless you and keep you, as Papa Chuck would say. And to all my grands out there, peace out. Thanks for joining me here at HalliesCeations.